Ordered to halt most vehicle stops after two deadly shootings involving agents in Maine and Texas. This directive applies to the Enforcement and Removal Operations Division, which handles arrests and deportations of undocumented immigrants. Agents are being told to avoid initiating traffic stops and to instead work with partner agencies, including law enforcement, when they're serving criminal warrants to people in vehicles. An ICE spokesperson says the agency is continually evaluating its procedures, but declined to discuss specific enforcement tactics. WBZ's Louisa Moeller is live in Biddeford tonight. Louisa?
Well, Lisa, protests are continuing in and around Biddeford as we're learning that the family of the man who was killed is trying to raise money to send his body back to Colombia for burial. Now, you said it. ICE is changing their tactics, but we still don't know exactly what led to this. Song and a growing memorial marking the spot where ICE fatally shot 26-year-old Johann Sebastian Guerrero in Biddeford, Maine.
The family is, one, devastated and two, scared.
The Maine Immigrants' Rights Coalition has a case manager working with the family of the 26-year-old from Colombia, who they say had a valid work permit and social security number. He also leaves behind a 3-year-old daughter, who, according to members of the public who called into the coalition's hotline, was in the car when Guerrero was shot.
Take the kid to daycare. He was trying to go to work thereafter.
What led up to the fatal shots remains foggy. A timestamp on this surveillance camera inside a Biddeford home marks shots fired at 7:17 Monday morning. A few seconds later, a separate surveillance camera shows what appears to be Guerrero's car rolling into the intersection. The car slowly circles in the intersection before ICE pulls their vehicle next to it and ultimately pulls a person out.
I'm positive I heard the guy say, "I tried to stop."
The Department of Homeland Security says ICE was trying to conduct a vehicle stop on an illegal alien when the vehicle attempted to flee and, fearing for public safety, an officer discharged his weapon.
We say no to ICE and fear.
But amid protests outside a nearby Scarborough, Maine ICE facility, ICE made a policy change Tuesday, temporarily suspending most vehicle stops nationwide, except in cases involving serious criminal targets. Bruce Folkart, the former head of Homeland Security Investigations for ICE Boston, says there's not enough public information to conclude why an ICE agent pulled the trigger. Protocol is to remove the agent from the scene, and that agent is now on administrative leave.
But the fact is this person is a human being. He has to go and seek psychological counseling probably before he begins with the investigative process.
Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, hear the explanation Maine Senator Susan Collins was given for why ICE agents were not wearing body cameras. Live in Biddeford, Maine, Louisa Moeller, WBZ News.
All right, Louisa, see you in a bit. Thank you.